Hey, thank you for joining me. And before we get started, I just want to give you a little insight on what we are doing and why we are doing this. Love is an action word. Love is an action. The word needs to be shown that love exists. Love is also the highest form of understanding, knowledge and understanding being one and the same. To know is to love. To understand is to love. If you know me and understand me, you love me. Not me, but yourself. My predecessors are the people that wanted this by any means but violence. This movement is about peace, harmony, and compassion, involvement, and a continuation throughout. And in the headlines today, Black women raise $60,000 to help over 500 African students flee Ukraine during the Russian invasion. If this isn't Women's History Month, I don't know what is. I told you, it's women out there making history and you don't even know anything about it. It's women out here doing it. It's women out here that are doing it and spreading love and being good Samaritans and good Christians and good Muslims and good whatever they go by. If that makes you a better person, then do it by all means necessary. Because this is what spreading love is all about. This is what we want to do. This is what love is, an action word. Didn't I just say that? Love is an action word. Don't you forget it. Credit card giant. Boo doop boo doop boo. Visa names this soul brother, Frank Cooper III, Global Chief Marketing Officer. All right, let's give it up for Mr. Frank Cooper III. All right. I mean, this man is amazing. Look at him. Look at him now. He is happy, boy. I'm telling you. Brianna Robertson fell in love with coffee shops in college. She went back home to Georgia and she opened up one. It is called Soul Bean Coffee House. Look at that. Coffee, small eats, and live music venues. Kickstart your morning with us. You know how it is, man. Just feeling it when you get your cup of coffee in the morning. And she is so happy. Look at her. Just staring off, thanking God, the man above, the creator. You know, without him, she probably would have never loved coffee. You never know. You never know. But I'm just saying, seriously, her love for coffee made her bring it back to her hometown, and I hope that other people can enjoy the coffee house just as much as she have because she is spreading the love. That's her way of spreading the love, and that's how she's doing it. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to spread the love. Solange, Miss Solange Knowles, yeah, boy, you look at that smile. She got her an award. She got an NYU Global Trailblazer Award. I couldn't even say it. Global Trailblazer. So anyway, what is a Trailblazer Award? Seriously. So a Trailblazer Award is an award that is given. And The NYU Leadership Award, the Global Trailblazer Award, is an award that celebrates and honors individuals who have both contributed significantly to their fields and created new opportunities and pathways for themselves and others. And if anyone deserves that award, I would think Miss Knowles herself, Miss Solange Knowles herself, deserves that. And that's how she spreads the love, by creating new pathways, showing people that it can be done. Because if you see somebody else doing it, you more than likely gonna believe in yourself and you're gonna do it too. Now here's a story from the Optimist Daily. And for all my vegan lovers out there, using berries and pears to create the world's first vegan violin. And I just thought I would share that. I love sharing good news. That is just something positive, and I know the vegan lovers would definitely love that. So let's just pass that note around. All right. How can the LGBTQ plus community help? How can you help the LGBTQ plus community and Black Ukrainian refugees? And I'm gonna tell you how in just a moment. Because I mean, in Europe, like I told you before, they put their citizens first. I don't see anything wrong with that. But in the case of a disaster and people want to go home, I think everybody should be treated fairly. That's just my thoughts. I am not political in any way. I'm not trying to create any political tension. That's not what I do. We spread love. I'm just having a moment here. I've lived in Sweden. I lived overseas, and I know that they put their own kind first, their own citizens first. As a disclaimer, in times of immediate crisis, mass grassroots efforts tend to emerge overnight. While they're undoubtedly a good thing and can often lead to people receiving aid much quickly than if they had to deal with the bureaucracies and tend to come with a large profit organization. So just make sure you check your nonprofit organizations and make sure they are who they say they are. So to boost the stories of the Black refugees, what you need to do is hashtag Africans in Ukraine, hashtag refugees in Ukraine, and they're trying to change the Ukraine first policies in the Ukraine, and I don't know what good that's gonna do, because I mean that's their laws, that's their city, that's their country, that's their laws. You can't get mad at people when people come here to the United States. They don't like some of the laws. You can't drink until you're 21 over here. But in some countries, you can drink when you're 16. You can drink when you're 18. But all that has to stop in public and legally. Legally, you can't do that. But, because being a waiter, sometimes people will be like, well, I give my daughter wine, this and that. Well, that's all good. You could do that if you want to in your own home. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not saying do that, but I'm not going to be responsible as a server or bartender by giving your child wine or alcohol because you said it's okay. No. So moving right along. National Be Heard Day. Yeah, boy, I love that. Yep. Each day on the 7th of March, National Be Heard Day encourages small businesses across the country to make their presence known. The day recognizes over 145 million small businesses in the United States striving to be heard over the big business dominated noise. Around the United States, small businesses employ approximately 47% of the workforce. Standing out amongst the crowd can be a daunting task. But small businesses are unique in many ways. Not only do they supply cutting-edge services and products, but they also reinvest in small town America and local neighborhoods in many, 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 many ways. Many of these businesses create custom products solving unique problems for big businesses. Not only that, they support our schools and dollars as mentors in classrooms and on the field as coaches. Today is National Cereal Day. March 7th argues us to get our bowl ready for the National Cereal Day each year. Since the end of the 19th century, cereal has become America's most popular breakfast food. Everybody loves Frosted Flakes. I don't care what you say. At some point in your life, I'm talking about the real Frosted Flakes with Tony the Tiger. That's what I'm talking about. A little cereal history. A German immigrant began the cereal revolution in 1854 with a hand oat grinder in the back room of a small store in Akron, Ohio. His German Mills American Oatmeal Company was the nation's first commercial oat manufacturer. In 1887, Schmuckmacher adopted the Quaker symbol and the first registered trademark for breakfast cereal. So you can thank the Germans for the cereal, baby. Dankeschön. Last but not least, it is National Flapjack Day. March 7th delivers National Flapjack Day with a piping hot flavor and goodness. The day honors the sturdy, wholesome cakes we've been cooking up for years and generations. Recipes handed down from grandmother to son, from mother to daughter, continue to bring smiles to families across the country. Flapjacks were a staple of pioneers pursuing new lives on the frontier. Packed with nutrients and energy, flapjacks provided the fuel they needed to withstand the often arduous trails. Stacked high flapjacks remind us of the mornings in Grandma's kitchen. When the coffee was fresh, we topped them with fresh blueberries, real maple syrup. Maybe today you can add some pecans or walnuts, some of them their thick bananas, and some of your favorite nut butter, truffle butter. Mix it in with that whipped cream, and it makes flapjacks seem just a little bit extra special. No matter where you go, the flavor and aroma of hot off the griddle flapjacks never go wrong. They fill you up for the day of hiking, playing, fucking, exploring, and celebrating too. Now have a good day. And we're bringing you the amazing news, aka TAN News, brought to you by the Tan Man. Now hit that notification bell and that button, and please share.